This is why you need to witness the dawn of the Lion King, when his mighty roar breaks the silence of sunrise, announcing his reign to the world. The African sun begins its slow ascent, painting the vast savanna in hues of gold and amber. A cool morning breeze rustles through the tall, dry grasses, carrying with it the sounds of a waking world. Silence falls as a figure emerges from the shadows, a silhouette of immense power and undeniable presence. It is the lion, the undisputed monarch of this sprawling kingdom. His magnificent mane, a thick ruff of dark hair, frames a face of stern authority. Each step he takes is deliberate, his powerful paws pressing silently into the earth. He is the very embodiment of wildness, a symbol of nature's raw and untamed beauty, a creature sculpted by millennia of survival on these ancient plains. Today is the 19th of October, 2025, and the lion's reign continues, as it has for ages. He pauses, raising his great head to survey his domain. His golden eyes, sharp and focused, scan the horizon for any sign of change, any challenge to his rule. A deep, resonant growl rumbles in his chest, a sound that is not merely noise, but a declaration of ownership. It is a warning to rivals and a reassurance to his pride. This is his land, and all who live here understand the laws that he enforces. The air itself seems to shimmer with his presence, a tangible aura of strength that commands respect from every creature, great and small. His very existence shapes the landscape around him, influencing the movements of the vast herds and the behavior of other predators that share this space. This is more than just a simple predator. The lion is a keystone species, a critical component of this intricate ecosystem. His role extends far beyond the hunt. He is a guardian, a balancer of nature's delicate scales. By controlling the populations of large herbivores, he prevents overgrazing and ensures the health of the grasslands. This, in turn, supports countless other species, from the smallest insects to the birds that soar overhead. His life is a testament to the interconnectedness of all living things, a story of power interwoven with profound responsibility. His every action sends ripples through the complex web of life that defines the African wilderness. As the sun climbs higher, casting long shadows across the plains, the lion lets out a mighty roar. The sound travels for miles, a primal symphony that echoes across the valleys and through the acacia woodlands. It is a sound that has been heard on this continent for countless generations, a timeless call that speaks of dominance, family, and survival. It is the voice of Africa itself, powerful and enduring. For those who hear it, it is an unforgettable reminder of the wild heart that still beats strong in these remote corners of the world, a powerful testament to the enduring majesty of the Lion King. Unlike many other big cats who live solitary lives, the lion is a deeply social animal. The core of its existence is the pride, a complex and close-knit family group that can number from a few individuals to more than 30. The pride is the center of the lion's world, a fortress of cooperation and mutual support in the harsh wilderness. At its heart are the lionesses, a sisterhood of related females who often remain with the pride for their entire lives. They form the stable, permanent foundation of the group, working together with remarkable coordination. Their bonds are forged through shared experience, mutual grooming, and the collective responsibility of raising the next generation. The lionesses are the primary hunters of the pride, a formidable team of skilled predators. They use strategy and collaboration to take down prey that would be too large or too fast for a single hunter. Spreading out, they encircle their target, using the terrain to their advantage and cutting off escape routes. One group may drive the prey towards another, lying in ambush. This teamwork is a marvel of animal communication and instinct, a silent ballet of deadly precision. Their success ensures the survival of the entire pride, from the youngest cubs to the dominant males. Their hunts are a powerful display of intelligence and collective strength. While the females provide the food, the male lions have a different, but equally vital role. Typically, a pride will have 1 to 3 adult males, often brothers or coalition partners who have fought to win control of the group. Their primary duty is to defend the pride's territory from rival males. This is a life of constant vigilance and brutal conflict. A male's magnificent mane is not just for show, it serves as a shield, protecting his neck during ferocious battles. The males patrol the boundaries of their territory, marking it with scent and announcing their presence with thunderous roars that warn intruders to stay away. The territory they protect is the pride's lifeblood, containing the water sources and hunting grounds necessary for survival. The male's fierce defense ensures that their lionesses and cubs have a safe place to live and enough food to eat. However, their reign is often temporary. They must constantly be ready to fight off younger, stronger challengers who seek to take over the pride. If they are defeated, the new males may kill the existing cubs to bring the lionesses back into season, ensuring their own genetic legacy. This harsh reality is part of the natural cycle, a brutal but effective mechanism for ensuring that only the strongest genes are passed on. The continuation of the pride depends entirely on the birth and successful rearing of cubs. After a gestation period of about 110 days, a lioness will leave the pride to give birth in a secluded, well-hidden den, such as a thicket or a rocky crevice. She will typically have a litter of 2 to 4 tiny, helpless cubs. For the first several weeks of their lives, their mother is their entire world. She keeps them hidden from predators like hyenas and leopards, as well as from rival lions. She nurses them, keeps them warm, and cleans them meticulously, her powerful maternal instincts on full display as she guards her vulnerable offspring. Once the cubs are about 6 to 8 weeks old and strong enough to keep up, their mother introduces them to the rest of the pride. This is a critical moment in their lives. The cubs are welcomed into a communal nursery where all the lionesses share the duties of motherhood. A cub may nurse from any lactating female in the pride, not just its own mother. This cooperative rearing, known as allosuckling, increases the cub's chances of survival and strengthens the social bonds within the group. The pride becomes a giant, protective family, with many watchful eyes guarding the youngsters from danger. For the young cubs, life in the pride is a world of learning and discovery, much of which happens through play. They spend their days stalking, pouncing, and wrestling with their siblings and cousins. These seemingly carefree games are, in fact, essential training for their future lives as predators. Through play, they develop the strength, coordination, and skills they will need for hunting and fighting. They practice ambush techniques on their mother's twitching tail and learn the art of the silent stalk by creeping up on unsuspecting pride members. Every tumble and playful bite is a lesson in survival. As they grow older, the cubs begin to accompany the lionesses on hunts, observing from a safe distance. At first, they are clumsy spectators, but gradually they learn the intricate strategies of cooperative hunting. They watch how the females position themselves, how they communicate, and how they deliver the final, decisive attack. These early experiences are their classroom, and the lessons are life and death. By the time they are about 2 years old, they are capable hunters themselves, ready to contribute to the pride's success and, eventually, to continue the great circle of life on the African Savannah. The title King of the Jungle is a curious one, especially since lions do not typically live in dense jungles but rather in open grasslands and savannas. This powerful moniker is not a reflection of their habitat, but a testament to their symbolic status in human culture throughout history. For thousands of years, the lion has been a universal symbol of strength, courage, and royalty. From ancient cave paintings to the coats of arms of European monarchies, the image of the lion has been used to represent power and nobility. Its majestic appearance and commanding presence have left an indelible mark on the human imagination, earning it a crown in our collective consciousness. This association with royalty can be traced back to ancient civilizations. In ancient Egypt, the lion was associated with the sun god Ra, and seen as a guardian of the pharaoh. The Great Sphinx of Giza, with the body of a lion and the head of a human, stands as a timeless monument to this connection. In Greek and Roman mythology, lions were companions to gods and goddesses and featured in epic tales of heroism, like the story of Hercules and the Nemean lion. Across cultures and continents, the lion was not just another animal, it was a divine creature, a king among beasts, whose roar was said to shake the very earth. The term jungle, in older usage, often referred to any wild, untamed land, not just the dense rainforests we think of today. In this broader sense, the African savanna was the lion's jungle, its untamed kingdom. As the apex predator in this environment, with no natural enemies other than humans, the lion truly rules its domain. Its position at the top of the food chain gives it an air of uncontested authority. When a lion roars, the entire ecosystem listens. This natural dominance, combined with its regal bearing, is what truly makes it a king, regardless of the specific type of landscape it inhabits. Today, this symbolism remains as potent as ever. The lion continues to feature prominently in literature, film, and art, from the noble Aslan in C.S. Lewis's The Chronicles of Narnia, to the beloved characters in Disney's The Lion King. These stories reinforce the lion's status as a wise and just ruler, a symbol of courage and leadership. This deep cultural reverence has cemented the lion's place as the king of the jungle, a title that speaks less about its physical home and more about its majestic reign over our hearts and minds, a powerful icon of the wild spirit. Historically, the lion's kingdom was vast, stretching across most of Africa through the Middle East and as far east as India. They were a common sight from the shores of the Mediterranean to the southern tip of the continent. However, over the last century, their world has shrunk dramatically. Today, the lion's roar is heard in far fewer places. The vast majority of the remaining lion population is found in sub-Saharan Africa, scattered across fragmented habitats in countries like Tanzania, Botswana, and South Africa. A small, isolated population of Asiatic lions also clings to survival in India's Gir Forest National Park, a last remnant of their once sprawling Asian range. The primary reason for this decline is the loss of their habitat. As human populations have grown, vast areas of savanna and grassland have been converted into farmland, settlements, and grazing land for livestock. This encroachment has pushed lions into smaller and more isolated pockets of wilderness. Fences, roads, and cities now slice through what were once open plains, creating barriers that prevent prides from moving freely and finding new territories. This fragmentation isolates lion populations, reducing their genetic diversity and making them more vulnerable to disease and environmental changes. Their kingdom is under siege, slowly being eroded by human expansion. This shrinking habitat has also led to a significant reduction in the lion's natural prey. As herbivores like zebra, wildebeest, and buffalo lose their grazing lands, their populations decline, leaving less food for the lions. This scarcity of wild prey forces lions to venture closer to human settlements in search of food. They may begin to hunt livestock, such as cattle and goats, which are easier targets. This inevitably brings them into direct conflict with humans. For farmers and herders, whose livelihoods depend on their animals, the loss of even one cow to a lion can be a devastating blow. This human-lion conflict often ends tragically for the lions. In retaliation for livestock losses, farmers may hunt or poison them. Lions also face the threat of poaching, where they are illegally hunted for their bones and other body parts, which are used in traditional medicine in some parts of the world. Furthermore, they can get caught in snares set for other animals. These pressures, combined with habitat loss, have caused a catastrophic decline in lion numbers. It is estimated that the lion population has decreased by over 40% in the last 2 decades alone. A silent disappearance of one of the planet's most iconic animals. Despite the immense challenges they face, the story of the lion is not yet over. Across Africa and in India, a dedicated army of conservationists, researchers, and local communities is fighting to secure a future for the king of beasts. Their work is multifaceted and complex, addressing the root causes of the lion's decline. A cornerstone of this effort is the establishment and management of protected areas, such as national parks and wildlife reserves. These safe havens provide lions with the space, prey, and security they need to thrive, free from the immediate pressures of human encroachment and poaching. Rangers patrol these areas, working to prevent illegal activities and safeguard the resident wildlife. Beyond protected areas, conservation organizations are working directly with communities that live alongside lions. They help people implement strategies to protect their livestock, such as building stronger, predator-proof enclosures and using non-lethal deterrents like guard dogs or flashing lights. By reducing human-lion conflict, these programs help to foster a sense of coexistence, where people see lions not as a threat, but as a valuable part of their natural heritage. Some initiatives even create economic benefits for local people through ecotourism, giving them a direct financial incentive to protect the lions and their habitat. Scientific research plays a crucial role in these conservation efforts. By tracking lions with GPS collars, scientists can better understand their movements, social dynamics, and habitat needs. This data is vital for designing effective conservation strategies, such as creating wildlife corridors that connect isolated lion populations and allow them to interbreed, which helps to maintain genetic diversity. Understanding the intricacies of lion behavior and ecology allows conservationists to make informed decisions that give these magnificent animals the best possible chance of survival in a rapidly changing world. It is a race against time, fueled by science and passion. The lion's legacy is one of power, resilience, and profound cultural significance. It is a symbol of the untamed wildness that is rapidly vanishing from our planet. The fate of the lion is inextricably linked to our own. Its survival depends on our willingness to make space for nature and to protect the delicate balance of the ecosystems it commands. The roar of the lion is a call to action, a reminder of what we stand to lose. By working together, we can ensure that this majestic sound continues to echo across the savannas for generations to come, a lasting testament to the enduring power and spirit of the one true king.